Deeds are one of the most important documents in your real estate transaction. They are written documents that convey title to a property. In Texas, to convey property, the deed only needs to be executed by the seller/grantor and delivered to the buyer/grantee. The deed does not have to be filed of record in the deed records to convey title. The only effect of recording of the deed in the deed records is to put everyone on notice, creditors of the seller and other potential buyers, that the property has been conveyed to the buyer/grantee. We had an interesting and unfortunate scenario come to our attention the other day. An agent called us asking us about reversing or rescinding a deed that was recorded in error. A husband and wife were buyers on a property. When they executed their purchase documents, they also signed a deed transferring the property from them to the wife's married sister. The title company recorded both deeds when they were instructed not to record the deed into the wife's sister. Evidently, the title company was supposed to record that deed at a later date. This was arranged by the parties to avoid having to involve the soon-to-be ex-husband. The married sister moved into the property with her kids, making the property her homestead. When the parties then tried to sell the property, the title company working on that transaction required the wife's sister's soon-to-be ex-husband to sign on the deed to convey the homestead interest. The parties were hoping that a simple revoking or rescinding of the recording of the deed into the sister would resolve the issue, leaving only the husband and wife who originally bought the property as sellers for the transaction. The problem was that irrespective of whether the deed had been recorded or not, the execution and delivery of the deed to the sister was sufficient to convey title to her, and her moving in created a homestead interest in her soon-to-be ex-husband. The sale could not go through without the joinder of the husband on the deed. Texas doesn't require recording to make an effective deed. Deeds are effective to convey title when signed and delivered. Recording the deed only has the effect of putting the others on notice of the conveyance. If you have any ideas or questions that we can answer on our tip of the week, please send them to tipoftheweek@allegiancetitle.com and give us a try on your next transaction. Any of our offices can service you.